Hi, we're going to go a little bit technical now because these detailed pieces of information I'm going to give you are one to take you to a point where you can use some of the awareness drills to become aware of things that you've never known about before, and two, to give you some sort of idea of where you may be going to and how these particular pieces of information will become appropriate with making changes within your golf swing. They come from the book The Golfing Machine by Homer Kelly, which has been explained probably best to the world through Joe Daniels and the biomechanic Dr. Matt Rosen. But you'll see much on the internet. If you want to go to YouTube, put in bits of the Golfing Machine, and you'll get different explanations of these points and what we're going to move on to after this one, which is the power accumulators and how the power accumulators work. So we've got 4 pressure points that Homer talks about, and these are situated with the arm against the chest, which when we use correctly can maintain the position of the left arm against the chest, but then also and can guide that movement down, and can also then monitor the release of the target arm off. A very important one for many reasons is the 3 fingers at the back of the target hand, or left hand as for a right-handed golfer, and these basically monitor and can have an effect over the club face more than anything. Now there is a reason also that they come into one of the power accumulators a little bit later on, but it's the understanding of the feeling of the fingers against the back of this club. And again, this is far more important than just a position. They basically can monitor the fact that that there's a force applied to the back of this shaft, which is if we're pulling it through, which is what a golf swing is. A golf swing is without doubt a pull, not a push, but there are aspects of push that are in the swing, but basically it's a pull, okay? And so these monitor that pull at the back of the club. To reinforce that, we've got the third one, which is the right heel or the off-target hand against the left thumb or target thumb. And basically this will do several things. So this will also monitor that downward movement of the club head towards impact. It will also, when we talk about extensor action a little bit later on, which is the idea that within the golf swing the right arm is always trying to straighten to follow through being this moment of full extension just after separation. So that's going to be important later on, but to be able to monitor that point and that pressure that is actually pulling that left arm straight. And then probably the most important one, the trigger finger, or just here on the off target hand. Now this does several things. Okay, so first of all, as we monitor it on the backswing, we will actually be able to sense the weight, the whole weight of the club on that point at this moment, and then also the plane on the downswing. So in other words, the plane is this angle here. So if we can feel the weight on the trigger finger there, then we can monitor the fact that that plane remains the same on the downswing if we so want to. And then it's to help the line of compression, the line of force through impact and separation. So as we get through to impact, that line should basically be working down that line that you've set for the ball to go off on. And this is when you'll first see within your own holes that quite often you're misappropriating the direction in which that power's going. So the 4 power pressure points, we're going to tell you next tomorrow how they work in with the 4 power accumulators and how we accumulate power in the golf swing. A little bit technical, I know, so please follow it up with some visits to YouTube, see what various people's offerings are on this. My job is just to bring you these things to your attention, and I'll work with you, certainly if you send me swings, which one are more appropriate for you. So in the meantime, stay safe.